Namaste to everyone. I welcome you all in my YouTube video channel. Today I will deliver lecture on vector space, lecture number 21, in which I will discuss some more problems on isomorphism of vector spaces. Now we solve a problem. Problem is, if V is a finite dimensional vector space and F is a homomorphism of V into V, if F is 1 1, then prove that F must map V onto V. Now we solve this. Solution. Let Vf be a finite dimensional vector space over the field F such that dimension of V equal to n. Let F is a homomorphism of V into V and F is 1 1. Means this is V and this is also V, and F is homomorphism defined on V into V and F is 1 1. Now we have to prove that F is onto. Since V be a finite dimensional vector space whose dimension is V, therefore there exists a basis S which contains n number of linearly independent vectors alpha 1, alpha 2, comma dot 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 alpha n of V, and let S prime contains image of alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha n, that is F alpha 1, comma F alpha 2, comma dot 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 F alpha n. If here alpha 1, then we get here image F alpha 1, and similarly for alpha 2 belongs to V, we get image F alpha 2, and so on. Let A1 F alpha 1 plus A2 F alpha 2 plus dot dot plus AN F alpha n equal to 0. Since F is a homomorphism, that is F is a linear transformation, therefore this equal to F A1 alpha 1 plus A2 alpha 2 plus dot 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 plus AN alpha n, and right side is 0. Since F is a homomorphism, therefore we may write F0 equal to 0. So here we have written F0. Since F is 1 1, here F is 1 1, therefore this element equal to 0, A1 alpha 1 plus A2 alpha 2 plus dot 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 plus AN alpha n equal to 0. Since alpha 1, alpha 2 dot 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 alpha n all are linearly independent vectors, that is they are elements of the basis, so they are linearly independent vectors. Therefore from this equation we get A1 equal to 0, A2 equal to 0, equal to AN equal to 0. From 1 and 2, in 1 we have linear combination of f alpha 1, f alpha 2 dot equal to 0, and into their coefficients are 0, therefore f alpha 1, f alpha 2, f dot f alpha n are linearly independent vectors. Means S prime, they are elements of S prime here. Therefore S prime contains n number of linearly independent vectors. Since S prime contains n independent vectors, and we know that each basis contains same number of elements, means same number of linearly independent vectors. Therefore S prime is a basis of Vf. Therefore any alpha belongs to Vf can be expressed as linear combination of elements of S prime. We may write alpha equal to C1 f alpha 1 plus C2 f alpha 2 plus dot plus Cn f alpha n. Since f is a homomorphism, that is f is a linear transformation, therefore we may write this equal to f C1 alpha 1 plus C2 alpha 2 plus dot Cn alpha n. Since C1 alpha 1, C2 alpha 2 plus dot Cn alpha n belong to Vf, means linear combination of elements of the basis of Vf, be element of Vf, and f image of this element is alpha. Therefore for any alpha we get an element C1 alpha 1, C2 alpha 2 plus dot Cn alpha n of Vf such that f of this element equal to alpha. Therefore f is onto. Since we have seen that f is a homomorphism, f is 1 1, and here f is onto. Therefore we may say that f is an isomorphism of V onto V. Now we solve the next problem. Problem is, if V is a finite dimensional vector space and f is a homomorphism of V onto V, then prove that f is 1 1. Now we solve this. Solution. Let Vf be a finite dimensional vector space of dimension n. Let f be a homomorphism of V onto V. Here homomorphism and onto. Now to prove f is 1 1. Since V is a vector space over the field F and V is finite dimensional vector space. Therefore, there exists a basis S of vector space Vf which contains n linearly independent vectors alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha n. And let S prime is a set containing image of these vectors f alpha 1, f alpha 2, comma comma dot 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 f alpha n. Since f is onto, therefore for any alpha belongs to V, this V is codomain. There exists an element beta in V, this V is domain, such that f beta equal to alpha, this is number 1. Since beta belongs to V, therefore it may be expressed as linear combination of elements of its basis, means elements of S. Therefore beta equal to a1 alpha 1 plus a2 alpha 2 plus dot 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 plus an alpha n. Therefore we may write alpha equal to f beta and beta equal to a1 alpha 1 plus a2 alpha 2 plus dot 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 plus an alpha n. Since f is a linear transformation, then we may write this a1 f alpha 1 plus a2 f alpha 2 plus dot 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 an f alpha n. This is number 2. Therefore any alpha belongs to V may be expressed as linear combination of elements of S prime. These elements are f alpha 1, f alpha 2, dot 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 f alpha n. All are elements of S prime. Any alpha belongs to V is expressed as linear combination of f alpha 1, f alpha 2, dot 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 f alpha n. That means linear span of S prime equal to V. That is number 3. Since dimension of V equal to n and S prime is a subset of V, means S prime contains all image of elements of V. Here we get image of each element of V, and all images are also elements of V. That is, S prime is a subset of V containing n vectors. Here we see that n vectors, such that V is generated by S prime. Therefore S prime is a basis of V. Therefore elements of S prime are linearly independent vectors. Means elements of the basis are linearly independent vectors. Let gamma delta belong to V. Therefore gamma can be represented as linear combination of alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha n, elements of the basis S. Similarly delta is represented as another linear combination of alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha n. And let function of gamma equal to function of delta. In place of gamma we write value of the gamma C1 alpha 1 plus C2 alpha 2 plus dot 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 plus Cn alpha n. In place of delta we write d1 alpha 1 plus d2 alpha 2 plus dot 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 d plus dn alpha n. Since f is a linear transformation, that is homomorphism, therefore this equal to C1 f alpha 1 plus C2 f alpha 2 plus Cn f alpha n. Here left side. and right side d1 f alpha 1 plus d2 f alpha 2 plus dot dn f alpha n, right side, implies that c1 minus d1 common f alpha 1 plus c2 minus d2 common f alpha 2 plus dot cn minus dn common f alpha n equal to 0. Since f alpha 1, f alpha 2 dot f alpha n are linearly independent vectors, therefore their coefficient will be 0. That means c1 minus d1 equal to 0, c2 minus d2 equal to 0 dot comma cn minus dn equal to 0. This implies that c1 equal to d1, here c2 equal to d2, comma dot cn equal to dn. Implies that c1 alpha 1 plus c2 alpha 2 plus dot plus cn alpha n equal to, in place of c1 we write d1 alpha 1 plus in place of c2 we write d2 alpha 2 plus dot in place of cn we write dn alpha n. This left side equal to gamma and right side is delta. From 4 and 5 we get f gamma equal to f delta implies that gamma equal to delta. That means f is 1 1, proved. Thanks for watching my video. If you are satisfied with my presentation and contents, then please click on like button and do subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you.